No find, no fee were their terms. They had advanced underground equipment and were able to scan the entire floor of the ocean that was suspected. However, this also was a failure. The Malaysian police started a new line of investigation and checked out the passengers and their records for any sabotage. Background checks of all onboards, including pilots, were conducted. A sabotage or intentional crash by the pilots or terrorists was not ruled out. Captain Mohammed Shah became a prime suspect, and a probable suicide attempt from his side was also discussed. He was suspected to have crashed this flight. There were some reasons for this. The plane could not have turned on autopilot on its own. A clear 180 degrees turn from Vietnam towards Malaysia has occurred, and this could not be if the pilot had not done it intentionally. Secondly, the craft was strategically flown on top of the Thailand-Malaysian border. This made them disappear to both the controls of the air traffics on both sides, and they were incognito and almost in a no-signal zone. Coincidentally, Shah had drawn an imagery path for a flight simulation game he played in his house, which was exactly the same route as the final path of MH370. A really big coincidence. But this was ruled out because he was very experienced. He had no mental problems and showed no signs of strange behavior, which normally a person would if he had suicidal tendencies. Now came a new theory of hijackers. Maybe hijackers were on board. Coincidentally, they found 2 Iranian passengers traveling on fake passports. It was, however, proved that they were stealing their way to settle in Europe and were not hijackers. They had planned to go from Beijing to Europe, and so the hijack concept was thwarted, and there was no strong evidence for this theory. A new and probable theory was discussed. The passengers and crew must have fainted because of oxygen deficiency, and the autopilot had taken over. The plane would have traveled till the fuel got finished and thereafter crashed. There might have been a fire accident on board. All systems might have been shut off. Maybe as they entered the Vietnam traffic zone, some malfunction might have occurred and the pilot tried to retrace the path back to Malaysia. Maybe the oxygen depleted suddenly and everybody got knocked out. A theory of aliens taking over the aircraft also flew around, or a shoot down by another country. Many other theories were also suspected. Maybe this was another Bermuda Triangle, an area of great suspense. None of these theories had any proof and remained in international discussions as a loud part of the agenda. Truly, the world was buzzing with the news of the strange mystery of MH370. Where are we now in this case? What is the update as you and I talk? In 2022, some proof came up that looks strongly probable. Retired aerospace engineer Richard Godfrey has come up with a very probable theory. He used amateur radio wave technology, which is difficult to comprehend for the common man. His theory of WSPR, the Weak Signal Propagation Reporter, is a complex technology using radio waves reflections. Atmospheric reflections are studied via the computer. Aeroplane flight paths are also calculated this way. He predicts that MH370 is in the 7th arc area only, maybe 4 kilometers beneath the water, stuck in some volcanic areas. But this area had been scanned earlier when the Australian research team had got into action. Godfrey had pinpointed the exact location with an accuracy of 40 nautical miles. He has requested a 40 nautical mile zone to be searched immediately. Drift analysis theories support this assumption. Using ocean currents, about 27 bits of the aircraft debris has been washed ashore around islands in this area. We now have actually zeroed down a zone. Are we close to a solution? Is the mystery going to be solved finally? Godfrey says it will take around a year to scan the zone. If we start now, by 2023, the strange case of the location of MH370 might well as be solved. I repeat again, if we start now, by 2023, this strange case of the location of MH370 might well be solved. We may now be close to solving one of the greatest aviation mysteries that the world has ever known. So many years have passed, and even today, people wake up wondering what happened to those passengers, to the crew, to the pilots, and to the most talked about flight, MH370. If you like the content of this video, do like and subscribe to my channel Meet Meenamma. Don't forget to click the bell icon for regular updates. Also do comment and interact with Meenamma. I would love your opinions. Meenamma looks forward to meeting you again in the next video and episode. Let us together take a long journey into yet another mystery that intrigues me. Till then, ladies and gentlemen, have a great life and make a difference.